Burns was sure he wanted to move on from his current position. The same situations kept the recurring theme, well, recurring. He looked at the population numbers for Mazzina and realized they were having the same issues with consumer goods, food, meat, and the rest, as they had in Singriopol. Not enough sellers, and people were going away without the bare necessities. He had also looked at the food production chain. There was more than enough grain to provide food, he thought. We just can't get enough workers to the food factory. There were more than enough buses running. The problem is a lack of workers at the bus stop. These little puzzles could be engaging, but mostly they were repetitive. Asking all the relevant questions had been done time and time again. How to get more workers to the bus stop? Should we direct citizens to the bus stop for work? What if we directed more of them to work at the food factory? None of these solutions scale very well. If we want more people working at one factory or another, you need to set changes in both places, not just the factory. It's also easy to end up underproducing at a factory because ratios and delivery rates. Clarence was getting frustrated thinking about this again. Two things make sense to start on right away. The first is build more apartments near the bus stop. This should get more people looking for work at the bus stop. The second is building a small grocery store to handle overflow from the main department store. As it proved in Singriopol, this strategy will keep food and meat on everyone's table. The proviso being having enough food to go around. Clarence started writing a proposal for these two additions. He would include two covered hull trucks to handle the increased food and meat capacity. His computer made that sound when a new email arrived. He glanced at the pop-up notice and his heart skipped. It was the external company and it appeared they were interested. He'd have to look closer after he got the proposal done. Clarence spent the next hour working on the details of the proposal. Even though he'd done hundreds of these types of things, he always wanted to be sure he'd covered everything they would need. He was finally satisfied he'd done enough and sent the proposal to his lead engineer to have him double check his work and then forward it to the finance committee for final approval. Clarence hesitantly opened the email. It read, "We would like to meet with you regarding the head engineer position you applied for. Does this Friday at 1 p.m. work for you?" Clarence replied, "This Friday at 1 p.m. works for me. I'm excited to discuss the possibility of working together. Sincerely." Jeeb here. Welcome to episode 103 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, Rote Bucht 1.0 reboot. Yeah, thanks for taking time out of your day and spending part of it with me. Appreciate that. It's awesome. We've got a little situation here. Well, first of all, there's a heck of a lot of traffic here. Not loving that. But really the issue that I'm seeing in here is just this whole backup. Now, I realize I'm just going to quickly pause this, that what we have is probably just received food, and everybody that didn't get food is rushing to try to get food, and so that's part of it. But once that even when this huge rush calms down, what happens is we're not we're not able to have enough workers working here that can take care of just the regular average everyday kinds of situations. So yeah, what we did, and I'll sure hope I got the right name, but at any rate, it's Svetlopos. I said Singriopol in the story. My bad. This is the grocery store I was talking about. It's just an addition, and it takes some of the load off of the the main department store. Sorry. And now it's kind of I'm kind of going, well, this is a pretty good size one, and I honestly expected it to be able to handle most of this, but um, not. So um, I'm just looking to see if we have a place that tells the oh, what am I even trying to? Oh, sorry, the worker um, productivity. That's what I was trying to get to. But we don't see it here anywhere. Yeah, we're not. No, I guess we don't. We can't see that. And maybe if we had that in a city hall or what do we call those? The city accounting office kind of idea. We'd be able to figure that out. So it was definitely something that I'm wanting to get in place. Um, so we will at some point, not right at this moment. So what I'm wondering now is like we have 377 people that can't get what they're looking for, compared to 222 that we can. um, Supply. So, um, if if we put a little grocery store up, that's 105 visitors. But if we put a small shopping center up, it's 150. What's the 12 tons of steel, 67 tons of concrete, and this is 3 tons. Yeah, per. So I'm wondering if that's going to be enough, and then and even as I kind of alluded to in the not alluded to, I said it outright, in the story was we would probably, and what I think I'm going to do, these filled up pretty quickly too. Yeah, is add two more apartments here. That's that could definitely make a big impact on our food situation. It seems like it's not specific to just one part of the city. It's everywhere. So um, it just needs to be dealt with. So it's going to be a matter of where do we put this, or maybe we end up putting two in. I don't know, but uh, uh, let's see how much coverage can we get if I go with just the grocery store. Well, they should be able to walk. Yeah, I don't know why these guys over here aren't. Or is it because the footpath doesn't connect that it's a problem? Oh, oh, I see. Yeah, it's well, no, yeah. There's nothing. There's no footpath that connects into there. So if we put it there, pretty sure we would have decent coverage for 3/4, and that's sort of what in my mind I was thinking we would need is somewhere in that 3/4 city range. Three of the quadrants is basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good location. The only problem is it is a fair ways away from the the warehouse, which is probably not ideal. In fact, it would probably make more sense to try to place this over on this side, potentially, and just as that is itself, that's that's getting pretty close to 3/4 of the city covered. And once we get some footpath connection in that one right there, I think that would open up a whole bunch more in the city as well. Yeah, and having this, we're not going to use that factory connection, so I think having this down here will work. Will be just fine. Okay, we're running with it. Yeah. Okay, let's get this built. I'm pretty sure that'll take a mechanism. And let's make this high priority and tell me when you're done, please. Won't need that. Something else that I noticed as well that I didn't do, and I'm not sure why I didn't do this earlier. But these ones on the side here actually can shorten the distance of and they can use a mechanism, so that's even better. Okay, cool. They can shorten the walk distance for some of the people. No. I think I definitely need 2 more in here, but I was just had a flashback on the. Oh no, there's all of this water, heat, sewer, and electricity are all available here. So I think we're cool that way. Oops. Get this going like that, and I think we want this to that looks pretty decent right there, I think, and then we can connect this up that way. I don't think I need a connection across here. Yeah, because this will be the same. We're not gonna continue with this this kind of connection. So, yeah, I think that's good. Let's get both of these dealt with, and let's carry on here. And yeah, you need to tell me when this one's done too, by the by. So we're gonna have a real complaint situation here, but at this point, there's really not a whole lot we can deal with. I'm gonna buy 2 more covered hulls. I think these MZ504s probably good. I'll get those in. Yeah, 88 kilometers. That's 95 and 13 tons. Yeah, let's go with the KMZ. It's a little bit faster. Okay. Yes, citizen happiness. They've got yeah, we have a food scenario here. Now, which way do we have the yeah, you're supposed to have the right of way. This doesn't seem to be working out that well. Well, it's clearing the path from that side, not from the bottom side. Hmm. And then the buses themselves get priority here, so this is the buses returning is a situation. It does clear itself out, so it's probably just going to get that way. And when I say that way, I mean that. And we best, I sure hope we have a wow. Okay, we're getting some food brought, more food. Okay, some meat and some more food. So yeah, question is, we have no food there. Are we getting food? Well, looks like there's a bunch on alcohol. Yeah, alcohol, food, meat, food. So yeah, it's feeling like got myself into a 601 half a dozen of another scenario here, just because we're we don't have enough workers down there to create the food, and I don't know. I think maybe I just had another thought there. We could use the backup from here to supply the other. I think it's this. Yeah, I don't want to use the COD. Where are you? It's you right here, and not super busy, but oh, it is loading food there. Where's it dropping food off? Is it dropping food off? I may have turned that off. Yeah, it's not dropping food, so I think. Oh, this is really CO related stuff, not well. It's doing fabric or clothing as well. So Um, dual purpose. I'm going with that. Yeah, let's drop some food here as well, so that we have multiple directions that this can come from. Because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we've got 47 tons of food there. So, yeah, we're just gonna need to up that game. Construction finished. Cool. Which one were you? Good. Okay, let's get this dealt with. And again, you're going to have to notify me when you're done, and I want that to be a priority. Cool. Next question I have is, have I just created another little... well, I don't know. There's only going to be 2 things that get dropped off here, so... Okay, we did get a bunch more food in, and we got a bunch of people lined up in front of the shop, so it's still a thing. Obviously. We'll have to just keep this going as quickly as the construction of this going as quickly as we can. Yep, looks like that one finished. Now let's do this. Those aren't accessible. Cool, that's done. And that loops around pretty well. Oh, got the excavator going from job to job. I love that. Okay, we're we're hanging on here. See if we can get let's picking up some food, and we are producing, but like I said, we just don't have enough. Don't consistently have 60, so moving that number up is probably not going to do, well, not probably, it won't do anything. So that it is what it is. Just need a few people to get all of this done, and a few prefabs there as well. Oh, and some steel. Okay, well, all stuff we have more than enough goods. Yeah, and I just wanted to make sure that I had that on 3,500 kilometers. Not kilometers. 3,500 meters. What was it? Yeah, meters. Yeah, 3.5 kilometers. And we were, if I'm not, oh, there it is right there. Yeah, and this is a high priority as well. We need this to help clear out hazardous waste. That's right. Which vehicles can take hazardous waste? Well, I don't know that the dumpers can. No, they can't. Okay, and so it's the waste, going to be one of the larger waste trucks, I think. Yeah, these small guys can as well, 10 tons at a time versus 6.5. So I might be kind of inclined to do one of these. This one probably, just because it can carry 10 tons, and it'll go 95K as well. Yeah, that's probably what we'll, not probably, that's what we'll do. Alrighty, we just need some buses, and you're going to notify me when you're done as well. Cool. I'm glad I had a peek up there because I'd kind of have forgotten about that. Wow, we got a lot of buses waiting to pick up people. Go over here. You'll get a job in no time. Okay, and I am running this at slow speed, so let's maybe just speed things along. Okay, good. The reconstructions, excuse me, done there. And that traffic jam, not much. Yes, we're working on it. We'll be there shortly. What's our temperature? 17. Okay. Now, how are we doing production wise here? So we do have a fair amount of UF6 here. Might be a good time to go about half with this. And see how that works out. And yeah, we will also gonna need to put a distribution office in here as well. I think just the little 4-spot deal would be more than enough to 4 trucks running back and forth. If I pick the right trucks, would be more than adequate for running the nuclear fuel back and forth. Okay. Construction finished. Let me just pause that. I want to get this place down before I get too carried away with other stuff. Okay, that'll work. Hold it. That's not where I want this. I mean, it would work. They would go pick it up. But they need to go here to pick up any nuclear fuel. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that's fine. Let that go. And which construction? Okay, this one up here. Cool. So what we want, well, we need fuel. Let's get that sorted out first. Oh, yeah, we don't have capacity there, do we? We're working on this one. We're working on running this one out of capacity as well. Yeah, 50% will be good. So we'll get fuel there, and now what I talked about was this guy. Get 4 of them going. And we'll go pick up here and deliver there. I want to keep. Woo! Yikes! That's a lot. Yeah, maybe we up this to 15 workers. See if we get running at 50%. How that works out. And yeah, we want to keep this. We want to keep this pretty full, as full as we can. All right. Okay. Well, that can run, and we're in March, so that's cool. And we're back into the coal situation. Well, at least it's not the coal ore that we're having issues with. There is steel left there, so that's cool. I just basically want to wait till this is. Well, not necessarily wait. I just I want to know when the vehicles arrive so I can make sure we're dealing with the proper things. Okay. Okay, and is high priority, and it looks like it's starting. Okay, just finishing up the first construction phase. Sorry, I had trouble coming up with that word. Okay. And reconstructing, yeah, these all happen in pretty close time. All right, how are we looking here? Some of those high priority constructions have probably stolen people away from you, but it's all good. And we're doing well. Seeing, okay, so it has filled up there. There has been some, because we started these with 170 each kind of idea, right? Plenty of people in there. Okay, got enough people working in there. And there is our first fuel. Awesome. Oh, and our trucks are there. So we want to pick up hazardous waste and drop off hazardous waste. Let's go have a quick peek here. Hello? As in yesterday, please. Okay. Yeah, these guys are just waiting to unload the hazardous waste. This is a little perturbing. These guys aren't. No, they wouldn't care. Because this is hazardous waste, and that's what we're picking up. 0%. So just go pick it up whenever you want. And what's this one? Yeah, it's only at like 30%. Okay, let's. That's our little store. Yes, okay. Cool. Let's get you. And I think I did want to make a change to this. So the grocery store, I want to have that second. And anything alcohol related I wanted to have further down. So there's, I think that's the 4. Okay. School 50, grocery store 50, drop all of the good stuff off, and then the rest of that down there. Okay, cool. Well, we're seeing a little bit more food here. It's going to take some time to get caught up. And how many people do we have? Yeah, we've got workers. Oh, there's nothing to sell yet. So okay, here we go. This should awesome filled her right up. And yeah, we've got meat. I think I want to change this so it's 1 and 3. Two is going to be a yield. Okay. Grocery store and hoping this is just the initial, like I said, the initial rush of people trying to get all the food, and hoping this levels out. Because we've got as many sellers as we can have, basically, and not everybody. We're not maxing out at the shopping center, so. What are we missing now? Oh, meat. Ah. Interesting watching this happen. Why there would be so many waiting in front here. When there's basically capacity at the main one, but yeah. That bus station. Just adding those couple of extra buses has really done a number. Wow, no food. Think well, I'm hoping this all levels out once we do get no food and no meat. It's still bad. There's food and meat here, but we're not getting all the shoppers. Okay, they got food again. It's gonna take a while for that to level out. Most definitely. And this whole, gonna have to look at the buses again. Okay, one of them's in there. One. Because yeah, I'm gonna rename this just so I know. What is it called? Hazardous waste, yeah. Okay. This guy's in dropping it off. Of course. Oh no. You know what I can do now, I think, is remove this, not have them do it, just have this guy do it, and then they're not going to be fighting for spots. Yeah, I think we'll try that. I'll just check these things for the time being. And then they can concentrate on transferring. Well, there really isn't a whole bunch of else. Well, there's 208 tons of construction waste. That's a pretty fair chunk. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is just so... such a shit show. My goodness. And they're still very much lined up out front. Well, when you're the only place in town that has has food, you're gonna have that lineup, aren't you? Just needs a few people. And what's up here? Dropping off? You were dropping off, right? Yeah, because I think we need to do dumpers with this, so yeah. Oh, I just so do not. It does clear out. It's like there's a perfect storm time in the whole thing that excuse me, we end up hitting all the time. Not all the time, but when it does all line up. Excuse me, a little tickle in the throat. You know, when it all lines up, then it all gets backed up, doesn't it? Definitely getting rid of all of the workers that we need to, aren't we? Just not enough people. Who's on their way? Food. It's gonna be mostly food, right? I hope. And meat. And food. Okay, sweet. And yeah, we've got more meat there. But yeah, as quickly as the food comes in, goes out. No line up there. And a line up here. I really gotta. I'm really trying to believe as much as I can that this is the ripple effect of all of this is going to diminish. Yeah, well, I hope. Traffic jam. Guys are all dropping off, right? Well, the number is getting smaller there because that was upper in the high 160s. Man, I think I even saw 170 up. Um, okay, so there's still a couple of trucks that are left in the, excuse me, in the queue from our garbage transfer DO. It's gone. Oh, shoot! Don't load. I left. Yeah. My bad. And then the hazardous. Where is it the waste disposal? Waste treatment plant, yeah. So let's, yeah, uncheck that. I'm just unchecking. It makes it'll drop everything. Okay, now I've successfully disconnected them, and we should get more of these guys being dedicated to it. Okay. Garbage. What a fun, frustrating thing that is. Still got a lot of people there in front of the shop. I mean, how are we looking here? Well, there is definitely a better amount here right now. It's nice to see, and we're doing okay here. Getting a little bit smaller number here, so hopefully we're getting, well, that's up to 73% now, so I think we're starting to feed more people. No, we're not exporting iron ore, so that's cool, and we're at, well, we're increasing, so that's good, and our lifespan is increasing as well. Okay. Going to we'll start building one of them at this point. I didn't even see a fire happen. Huh. Oh, how many fires did I miss? Yikes. Is that the last one? Yeah. Let's do that. And stop production. Thank you. Oh, that was the other thing. This guy's set up. We're not too far from water. So I think if I put in a triple heliport here, then we should be covered off. Actually, I don't want to crowd that side of it too much. Okay, this works better, I think. Just in terms of being able to run the road there. Okay, let's get that road built. Tell me when you're done. And fuel DO3 Modred Fire Station. It's going to be one of the last ones, I think. This one right here. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of you. And let's take you down. Yep, they're assigned. Cool. Still quite surprised at how many people are out front of that shop, especially given how many people we can handle here. It is kind of coming and going. It's nice to see 12 tons of food sitting in there, because it's been a while since we've seen that. It's always in a much lower number. So there's a few people waiting there. Really, you're only gonna do one. Well, can we keep it 100% full? Yeah, there you go. Okay. That makes sense. And you guys were dropping off, so no problem there. And there's plenty of room to grow into that. We're only about a quarter of the way filled there. And we're up to 50 minutes now. So we're getting close to... Cool. Calling this an episode. There is a certain amount of food in here, but we're just not getting enough people there. So hopefully adding this other building on this side is going to make a difference. This is real. This. Well, there's people there now too. So fewer people. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was a blip, right? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Shift change. We're up to 75%. So I think we're slowly working the food situation out. Food and meat situation out. So, I mean, I just find it crazy that they're splitting amongst the two. Like, cause the numbers across the two are pretty, roughly in the same neighborhood all the time. 170, 190, 180, somewhere in that range. So. Just hope people get get happy with their the amount of food that they have available. Oh. Well, we're keeping that to a dull roar. Just takes so darn long to load these guys up. Yeah, and we could have possibly used a loading station to increase things, but yeah, that's not possible now. Of course. The loading station wouldn't have made it go any faster, but it could have had the DO picking up from there, and then the other guys could just drop off directly in here. Yeah. Hindsight, yes, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, these are built. Get the right colors on these, and then we'll call it an episode. We've got another one in the books, and we'll finish up the constructions on the other side, and then we'll get these last few things dealt with, and look at what we can do to export our nuclear fuel. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, well, we're in production mode, loving it. We're not having too much issue keeping up with the uranium ore here, so we'll slowly ease into getting our population and bus coverage all set up. Sweet. And yeah, I think we might be making progress here. I'm hoping, and well, that yet to be determined. We'll see what happens. Anyway, enough yammering. Thanks again for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend part of it with me. That's awesome. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we catch you in the next one. Cheers. Bye now.